Ashley Unravels is now live. Streaming makers and crafting, Crochet and Chill 113/365.
And welcome to the stream tonight. I'm just going to go straight into this versus waiting. Ugh. Guys normally don't get to see the BTS of me setting up where I'm actually sitting at in my room. Good evening, good night. Hopefully everyone has had a wonderful Friday. We are looking at the weather for my area. At this point, it's just set up for the area that I live in. Let's see. Do I want to try to have good posture all stream? Absolutely not. 61 degrees. I think we stay on pumpkin today. Let's check. Oh, no, we go down to gold. I'm going to have to change the color. That's fine. I got it right here in front. We're going to have to give up halfway through the stream, I can tell. Because I have yellow, but I don't think I have enough of it. So, we'll find out. And also, too, I was noticing earlier, there was an option for just chatting and co-working stream. Let me see if I can find that on Twitch. Because I don't think I've ever tried that one before. I think I like that tag better. Co-working. My coworker is an idiot. I think I remember playing that game. Yay, spring trip, my coworkers. With my coworkers, my favorite coworkers. Co-working and studying. There we go. I think I fit that category better than makers and crafters. Is there another one like that for YouTube instead? I know for TikTok, I don't have the option. Let's see. How to in style. We're updating everything while we can. Video blogging, people and blogs. How to style edit. No. I'll keep it as how to in style. Have the run as turned off. Yeah, I guess I could turn that on. Nope, I can't. I don't have that permissions on there, but that's okay. The yarn chicken game will begin shortly. We currently have, hold on. We will have gone through our second skein of gold yarn, but that's how much we have left. Do we think I'm going to win this round of yarn chicken? We'll only find out at probably about 10:40ish. So we'll see. And you know what, tonight I think I will bring back Pando. I still have not fully set up Streamlabs. I started to last night. I did not finish it. That might be a part of the stream. But let me see if I can get Ricky back. Pando for Twitch. I think he was just a plugin. How do I sign into him? Ricky. Do. Good evening, Lady Patrick Quinn. Are you feeling any better tonight? I'm bringing Ricky back early.
Hi there, thanks for the follow. Yay, treats for Bando. Hovers excitedly love chatting with you all.
Drag and drop you into OBS. Okay. Copy and paste the source. Okay, that's copied. Now where are we going to put him? He's a browser source, not a media source.
I'm alright. Did a little more yard work today but started to hurt so I stopped. I've got work tomorrow.
Oh! Good for stopping when you needed to, because you listened to yourself. And kudos on work, because I know that it's few and far between with your friend on that one. I'll rename this later to Pando. I also need to find a walker. Hello? There he is. Why is he so weird looking?
Now try dynamic personality for free.
How do I move him? Or how do I flip him? Because he's facing the same way as Evie. I'd rather him be flipped. Transform, maybe? No. A flip. Vertical. Oh, he upside down. Oh, no. Hold on. Get him right side up. And it's horizontal. Okay. Not the same style of artwork, but at least Ricky and Evie can keep each other company. I guess. Okay, so I think we now show the Pokemon game, and apparently Ricky is working fully. I'm not entirely sure. It says he is. Pet name bar, textile, left or right. Oh, he has different backgrounds. Okay, how about no? But he does have a leafy background. Okay. I'll come back to this. If you can't tell, I'm easily fascinated by what is going on, because I guess I have enough followers now, or they've done enough updates to him that I actually can use him again. Yeah, but I don't have channel points yet. I don't think. Hydrate. There might be a whole bunch of things happening right now, and we'll just have to find out. What's the dice game? Okay. Minimum cheer amount. Idle event. Apparently he has different bots. Again, we'll find out. Right now I'm procrastinating. Because I don't know where my scissors are. Or my knife. I'm tying a fake knot for now, and I'll tie the real knot later. Off stream. I trust it. I trust I'll be able to figure something out. Make this loose enough. 6. And let the games begin on the yarn chicken tonight. I do not like that my little medical device is showing on stream. I might end up putting a jacket on because Oh, I know why it hasn't been showing on the past couple of streams. It's because it's normally on my left. It's normally on this arm, so you can't see it, but this arm's my dominant arm, and I had to switch it. I was like, why have I never noticed this in the past? Goodness. And as soon as this is done, I'm going to switch over and play some Minecraft, because I did that last night, and I liked it. Picasso. So updates on that, I actually found a mine shaft. I couldn't remember what it was called, but I found one of those. Right underneath the village, basically. So I'm liking the seat that I accidentally ended up in.
Yummy, I just finished my ice cream.
Well,
Yay!
Patrick win.
Was this more the ice cream that you had earlier this week, or is this a different type of ice cream?
This was cookies and cream.
Ooh, yummy. That is like my exception food, is Oreos, to some of my dislikes. Because when I got a craving for Oreo cookie, I'm looking for that mega stuffed Oreo cookie that really is 90% frosting and 20% cook or 10% cookie. And let me know, because I supposedly added the option to treat Pando to the stream. Let me know you can
I've got
actually.
a big package of Chips Ahoy Candy Blast at the minute.
Ooh, okay. But what would go hard right now is some white chocolate Tim Tams. I'm always down for some white chocolate Tim Tams. I know you don't like white chocolate. They have dark chocolate too. Yeah. I will say, now that I've had Turkish Delights, I think I was just disappointed. I thought these were going to be so good. Pando? I'm a little scared. Or Ricky, I was a little scared.
That's the spot.
Oh, yay! You can do stuff with Ricky now.
I pet him.
Thank you for petting Ricky. I'm going to make his box actually be the size that was supposed to be. It was a little eerie just for him to randomly start getting pets. Well, good. I am concerned that he catches on fire when he levels up. I don't think I've ever seen Tato do that.
Demon 8 events gone a while. Val Creamy appears. Demon 8 events gone. Catch it using Hope Catch. Winners revealed in entities.
And the good. Okay. I need to see. When does the goodie shop open? Don't mind me as I revisit my childhood. I'm just curious. Now, there was an old ice cream shop where I live, where I used to go there as a little kid and just go and get ice cream all the time. You know what? Y'all better leave this place alone. But they will have chili cheese dogs, they will have ice cream, and several other things. And it was delicious. And it looks like they are open tomorrow from 1 to 8. I might go and get myself some ice cream from them, because they are simply divine. Now, do I need the sugar? No. Do I want this sugar though? Yes.
Val Creamy escaped.
Welcome for
No one caught it. John asked for 5 rig.
Oh, that's going to be a problem. Okay. We're going to flip Ricky back horizontally. And he just going to have to, I'm going to have to flip Evie horizontally. No. Not you. You. It doesn't make that big of a difference to y'all, probably, but for me, I'm just like, okay, well, one can't be in one direction. I want them talking. I don't want them ignoring each other. He's just blocking Little Sunset. That's all he's doing. and I am going to be on the hunt. I'm supporting a nonprofit by buying some plants when they send me the form to pay for them. And I plan on stopping by a couple garden shops. Wish me luck on moving probably an egregious amount of dirt in my yard. But it's okay. I want to be able to provide food without having to go grocery shopping once it hits July. So, gotta put in some work to have some food. And also, if you have any pasta sauce recipes that are good for canning, please feel free to let me know. Because I'm going to have to get over my fear of botulism and start canning food because it takes up a lot less space and I have more storage in the basement. So, yeah. Or I'll have to try to save up money for a freeze dryer, which doesn't seem as feasible. I do dehydrate a lot of my food. Dehydrated and rehydrated eggplants are the way to go. In my humble opinion, I like them dehydrated and then recooked. Oh, I haven't started any eggplant seeds, and those probably aren't going to do well in the soil because I have a lot of ants that attack everything. So I'm going to have to buy some eggplants to put in the beds. Is baking soda a good fertilizer for gardens? Probably. I need to open up my I guess I do have my hobby screen up. What was I just looking up? Baking soda and garden. I do need to get some more Epsom salt. One tablespoon baking soda, 1 tablespoon vegetable oil, and 1 tablespoon of some kind of castile soap. And a gallon of water prevents fungus. Use sparingly as can damage plants and soil health. What about with ants? I currently have 3 garden enemies. It's ants. Well, 4. Ants, slugs, squash bugs, and squash vine borers. Which I'm going to probably end up burning a pallet because I saw their eggs on the underside. I've tried to crush them. Or I'm going to have to really disinfect this pallet with some Dawn dish soap and like a metal scrubber. So it says equal parts baking soda and icing sugar is effective, non-toxic, inexpensive way to kill garden ants. Sugar acts as an attractant while baking soda disrupts the ants' digestive system and dehydrates them. For best results, place mixture in a shallow container, like a bottle cap, along the ants' trail. Okay. They're saying 5 and 5. 3 tablespoons of water. The only thing is I'm scared of baking sodas and dogs. I know that they should be fine, but I'm always concerned about little critters that also decide to come and play. I should say for trees. because they really like my trees for some reason. This is the hobby corner, so no topics are off limits. Yeah, okay. Effective ant repellents from fruit trees include creating physical barriers like tanglefoot or duct tape around the sticky sides of the trunk. Okay. I knew dichotomous earth. I did not know cinnamon. I do spray them with horticultural oil. Oh, so the aphids are attracting everything.
Do you use diatomaceous earth?
I have. I still do. My issue is I forget to go outside and put it out again after everything's dried out and it's rained. I have a whole, like, Tractor Supply size bag of diatomaceous earth. I do have neem oil. I need to retreat it with neem oil, probably. I'm going to have to pull the pears off of my tree. They're baby pears, but the pear trees are less than 2 years old, so they're not ready to fruit yet. We'll get it together. Oh, I don't think I definitely sent the picture of my lilac tree to some friends, but I don't think that I put it in the garden talk. It's blooming. It looks very pretty. I'm also going to attempt being the operative term, to try to grow a mini magnolia tree. Because I've told you in the past, I have a big magnolia tree that's about the size of my house. I live in a ranch style house. Or at least I think I've said it in the past on stream. And it has such big healthy trunks. I feel like it's a disservice to just basically cut it because it's inconvenient and it keeps hitting my car when I put it in the driveway. So I'm going to probably take and cut it off and try to put it in some dirt and see if I can get it to root. I would have loved to do the root ball, but they're so thick. They're thicker than my arm, which it doesn't show up on stream. I have pretty thick arms, which I never thought I would admit that on stream. But yeah, it's gotten to that point. Or I gotta do something about it. So at least I could plant little magnolia trees. Or potentially, if it actually roots, probably sell them on Facebook for like $50. Because I got it for free. Well, I didn't get it for free. My mom nurtured the tree for almost 20 years. So cross our fingers that it works. And there is not enough honey for me to put on the base of it. So yeah. The other question is going to be, where am I putting these? Well, they try to grow downwards. I'm about to lose yarn chicken, so I'm going to have to put my BRB screen up in probably the next 7 minutes when I finish this game to get the other gold. And I'm also going to have to buy more yarn. I hope Michaels has this color on sale. Let me actually check that right now while we're live. Karen. I can spell Karen. Simply soft yarn. I think the yarn I've used the most of is probably the gold. Oh yay, it is on sale, but not really on sale because inflation is a witch. I don't know if I can get this color in stores. I think I had to order it to ship. Spring code. Yeah, it's shipping only. How much do I need for free shipping?
Demon 8 events gone. A wild dyed lead appears. Demon 8 events gone. Catch it using Hope Catch. Winners revealed in 90s.
That is not its name. Diglett, I'm chill with. Diglett? That was a far reach. That was an attempt. How much is this going to charge me for shipping? After I sign in. I had to buy $50 worth of stuff to get free shipping. Okay, good to know.
How is everyone?
We're doing good, Pando. You're able to actually be talking. Sign in. I've never signed in using this one. Yeah, nope. I gotta open up my other Chrome account. Michaels. Let me get that off the screen, that off the screen, and this off the screen.
Diglett escaped. No one caught it. John asked 5 minutes.
Gold Karen. Simply. Jonathan Adler with Michaels. Who's Jonathan Adler? I just have never heard of him. Oh, that's kind of pretty. It's speckle yarn. Looking at pricing, it may be cheaper to buy the 3-pack. We're about to find out. I see olive green. Dang. Oh, that's only 3 days away. Is that gold? No, that's peach. I should have chosen Peach. No, leave me alone. Now you should let me sign in and automatically save my username and password. You did. Oh. Oh, I'm almost at 320 minutes of streaming on TikTok. That's good to know. Hi, Michaels. I don't like that you say my full government name, but hi. Yep, we're going to buy again. Okay, since I do need to make this up, what are some other fun types of yarns that I could try? I already tried the flux yarn that's like super soft. How much am I glitching? Okay, I'm glitching pretty bad. Let me try to close some tabs. You can go. I'll come back to you. I'm gonna close out all of these tabs. Because that's gardening tangents. I need OBS, I need TikTok. Okay. My hand's not as glitchy, so that means I'm pretty much set. But yeah.
Best viewers grlink.ru.
Welcome preparatory antagonists.
And that link's getting deleted, if I can remember how to do that. And preparatory antagonists, this is just a warning. If you post a link again, you will be blocked from the stream. Plain and simple.
You should make me a mod since I'm almost always here.
I thought that you were a mod. Sorry if you're not. And thank you for being here. Let me see. I don't have the option to make you a mod, so hold on. First of all, you are messages.
I don't think you can do it on mobile, not sure.
Okay, you know what? They're just banned. They're gone. And I will see messages. Oh. One message was deleted by a moderator. Cool. And you may be right. Are there any are there any yarn weights that you've worked with that you like a lot? I'm going to my Twitch page now to try to add you. And I think it's deleted. It's deleted from Twitch. It's just not deleted from here. Yes. Okay. So it should be out of Restream and Twitch. Where are you? I need to go to channel. Potentially. Hopefully I don't have any streamception. Whisper, invite, 99 things. Mod. There we go. You have been added. You have been promoted.
Stuff cause I do a lot of lace work and jewelry, crochet threads and fingering and DK weights.
Okay. I'll look into that then. Would you say that you go through about... Well, that's hard to tell though, right? Because there's different yardage of skeins. Let's see if I can find any DK weights. I am going to be going and grabbing this next skein here in a minute. Continue shopping. Knit and sew shop. 2, 3.
I like really chunky thick yarn to make cozy warm winter items.
Ooh, that is true. I don't think I've yet to find a cotton yarn that I've found that I can use the way that I want to use it. Okay, here we go. I am in search. I feel like I'm always in search for that perfect yarn that I just love and want to keep. And also too, I'm going to change to my other game without camera. Oh crap, Ricky.
Warmest feet ever, slippers with a chunky wool yarn. Chunky asterisk.
Where do you need to go, Ricky? Cause I don't have you on this one anymore. He's our little shopping pet. My heart wants to love this yarn, but I hate the texture of it. With a divine passion, I'm like, make this color palette in something that is soft. And like you said, chunky. I would love to have something in this color and use it all the time. And those slippers are made. My mom made me slippers before she got too bad. And I rewash. I probably washed more than worn them just because I'm like trying to preserve the stuff. Don't worry, I'm still crocheting while I'm doing this before I go and run out to grab the yarn. This yarn, again, I want to love it, but once it's done up, you can't unravel it ever. And welcome to the stream, whoever is lurking. Appreciate you for viewing. But you said thread like yarns. Okay. And don't worry, that Michael store that's showing up in the corner, I have no clue where it is. So
I made my aunt slippers and she wore them out in 1 year and asked for another pair, so I remade them with the proper sewn on slipper bottom.
You said you got one time. One time. You learned from the making of the first set. Okay, I will truly BRB. This time I I do have to go and get the skein. I'm at less than 6 inches in yarn.
I really like the cotton yarn I get from Hobbii. It's the softest cotton yarn I've found.
I'll have to look at Hobby. In Houston, we may have a problem because I might have used up all 3 skeins of my yellow yarn. And I did not realize it. So, I'm checking my floor because I am Neurospice, and what does Neurospice do? We just toss things on the ground.
A wild gal slowpoke appears Demon 8 event spawn catch it using poke catch. Winners revealed in 90s.
But we may have to... I think I'm going to have to pause until... Which, that's okay. Like, I'm still going to go live until I get the stuff, because it will take... It will probably take... I'm going to just readjust this. It's probably going to take at least a week for me to get the supplies. So I'll order it. It's showing my zip code. Oh well.
Toss things on the ground. Neurospice. I'm pile things on the table and chairs and whatever other surfaces exist.
I'm a pather. I dig a path and use it. Either way, I ran out. That was my third. Apparently I was on my third skein of yellow. So, or orange. Gold yarn. Now you get to see my face when I'm making the reactions to me stuttering or having issues with the English language. Okay, there's a DK.
Slowpoke escaped. No one caught it. John Aswa 5 rid.
Gal? Okay. Oh, it's probably talking about Galdeton, whatever that thing is. I ain't going to Eastgate. I do know where that is, but I ain't going there. What is this blend mix? Bridgewater. Okay, so it's 70% acrylic, 30% polyamide. Use some care. Oh, look at the baby clothing. So basically, this is showing me don't expect very much from these. I was about to say, if I had to go and get a recipe.
I really hate acrylic yarn. I try to avoid it as much as possible.
That's fair. Right now I'm at the point where it's half and half of me of like, I just want to make the order $49 so I get free shipping and it'll be here in 3 days. But the other half of me is
outside things since it's plastic.
true. Less microplastics, the better. could try to get a threading yarn just because I haven't done it before. Cotton. I know I don't like the texture of wool. I have a wool jacket in the closet and it just doesn't feel right to me. Oh, these all look like they're the same wool or the same cotton. Oh, sugar and cream, sugar and cream. Okay. Well, that would do it.
Working small, micro crochet is my favorite.
I remember one of the first pieces I saw of yours was your filet crochet. So. It's not you, it's today. Today has wore me out. And I do still have this to work on, so my cover up. So like I said, we will have more crochet days in the future. It's just not yellow. So we know now I've gone through 7 skeins of yarn for the temperature blanket and counting. Lion's brand needs to stop. Okay, now I'm also kind of feeling a little snobbish because honestly, there's one level of yarn that I just cannot tolerate, and it's the value level of yarn. I know people gotta start somewhere. I started there too. But it's just so scratchy. Unless it's like been around for 20 years and then it finally softens up. Okay, I'm willing to try a silky soft. I also don't make very many origami things, but I could see I could try Baby Bear and attempt to make some stuffed animals. It's been a while.
Walmart acrylic cheapo yarn. It was all I could afford in the beginning, but now I hate it.
Yeah. Blanket yarn is a catch-22 for me. Sometimes I like it, sometimes I don't. I could just go with the classic. Could just go with the... Okay, when this is soft classics... No, that... There was one I got that was a big twist yarn. That's what this is. It's big twist.
I find a lot of blanket yarn isn't actually soft. I don't know, maybe it's just me.
It's just hot. I don't know how else to describe it. It's hot yarn. And it catches on my hangnails. Which I don't have many of right now. I'm proud of myself for that. But still, that's the thing for me. And this is what always happens when I'm shopping for yarn. I'll end up looking at stuff and then proceed to buy the stuff that I like and I know that I liked. Bulky twist yarns by
Chenille yarns are nice, but they come apart so easily and can be very difficult to work with.
I don't think I've ever used a chenille yarn before. Do they not have it? Thank you. I'm like, where's the... Like, let's look at the two yarns. Oh, that's why they're super tight. Are these? Are any of these Michael's brand?
I made a really nice hat for my sister using a crushed velvet yarn. That was nice to work
Ooh.
with.
Oh, I believe it. Velvet is just, it feels luxurious. Let me go back. That's probably why I don't buy low weight worsted or a low worsted yarn, because I can't. There's fine, super fine, light. Light is like a baby yarn, I feel like. Yeah, it's the baby yarns. Looks. What about merino? I never used.
I found an extra skein of the crushed velvet the other day, and I'm thinking about making another hat to sell.
When you have your energy, because you're also running around and doing stuff outside. Oh.
The hat I made my sister was the hat from Chowder.
Oh, I know which hat you're. I remember Chowder. You're talking about Purple Cartoon Network. You're talking about this hat.
Yes, I made her his purple hat.
I don't know what it was about the show. It wasn't full 100% brain rot, but it was just enough that it was also serious enough. Okay, I think I found the new yarn I'm going to try. And it's this loose, it's a silky soft. And here's the other thing too. If I don't like it, I'm just trying to get the free delivery. I can return it to Michael's. It's just what's the likelihood of me actually
I always
returning stuff.
appreciated it for showing the immigrant family POV.
Okay, they have yellow, which I've used something similar. This is the one of the dahlias that I've made. So I've used this similar color of yarn. They have a purple. I'm pretty sure this is just a Big Twist knockoff because I also have the purple up here. Opal? Okay, opal is interesting. This is like a nude color scheme. I haven't had that before. Obviously, my default is sapphire blue, which that's just my favorite color. I'm okay with turquoise, black and white. How many of these skeins do I... I can't tell if that's... It's pink. No. Oh. I also want to try bamboo yarn. I've never had bamboo before.
Nice to meet you. I'm Ricky.
Hi, Ricky. Okay. First, I'm going to see... It's 240 yards a skein. So that's a pretty small skein. Oh, it's always baby clothes. Someone made a fox with a shirt.
I've got some bamboo yarn that's very soft. It's baby yarn.
Let me look up. Oh. Someone did the demo for... Did they... They did color pulling. Okay. Advanced. Yeah, crochet forever. 1,000%. My patience could never. Oh. I hope that none of this stuff is AI generated. This gives me like yarn envy. Okay, so
I don't understand color pooling. I've never been able to get it to work right.
exactly. It looks beautiful. Again, envious. But I can't
Enter
get it to work.
message.
Message. Bamboo yarn. I'll come back to this one. But let's look up and see if they have any bamboo. Is that a mix? No. Maybe it is? Oh, absolutely not. I get Lions brand is like the top end of everything. But I'm gonna need them to calm down on their prices. They were high before inflation and they're still high now. That's actually a little close to my location. Okay, so it's 100% rayon from bamboo. It's 240 yards as well. And it's the same price with 30% off as the other one. You said you've done bamboo. Would you say this is a nice material for shorts?
Lions brand yarn, especially the wool easy.
There was one girl, she was obsessed with Lions brand homespun. And that was her yarn. She loved it so much when I was in my loom weaving class, like the one with the floral looms. I love how I did this and you can't see the other hand, so it just looks like I'm
Winners revealed in 90s.
only showing one side. Anywho. Oh, okay. I could totally do... Cause I don't necessarily want a standout color top. I'm still redesigning my fashion. Irish cream. I would default to jet black. I gotta have a project in mind. I see a powdery blue. Ice blue. Ooh. Matches my headset that I'm currently wearing. Not on purpose, just happens to be. And also it kind of matches my hair, which you can't see. But my hair is blue. Would help if I had something white. Yeah, no. Ice blue. Let's do... If I wanted to make something that's like this overlay, this is 269 yards.
Like cotton, as far as I'm aware, anything you make with cotton can be made with bamboo. So clothes would normally be cotton, so bamboo should work.
Thank you. I needed that confirmation. And no, I'm not giving you
John
this.
escaped. No one caught it. John asked for 5 red.
And no, I'm turning to the left. I'm not.
Bamboo yarn I have, I think it would be very warm as clothes.
If I ever look to the left, all my chats and stuff are on that side, so I'm not giving side eye. It's just where I go. I have the second screen in front of me, so sometimes I'll end up looking like I'm looking towards the camera, but I don't even know what I look like other than a hot mess. So I think probably for my size I'll need, because I didn't even use 4 skeins for, I think I used 2 skeins for the star cardigan, which I need to iron that because on the bottom the point was to curl up, so I have to get it to behave. That's why I haven't taken any pictures in it yet. Yeah, we'll do 4 of that. If I'm going to do a yarn order, I'm going to do enough. And like I said, if I don't like it for some reason, I can get my money back.
You need to always look at yardage cause the skeins on Hawaii are tiny.
Yeah, this one is 240 yards. And that's why I was looking at this, because you can't see it. It's too far away. But, and my light is too bright. Can I come in from the bottom? Yeah, I can. Where does it actually say? Yardage. It's backwards. But it's 269. So I know it's a little smaller than this skein is. And this skein, I just started the second one, and I'm going to switch over to the other screen. Who knew tonight was going to be a shopping stream? Yeah, that doesn't work. But I already had this much. So this, I switched out the color about halfway up. So probably about here. I think I'm only 3 rows in. So I know that one skein should probably make about that much. This much material. If I was to do a similar pattern to this, of course. So I'm thinking if I'm on 2, halfway through this one, it's going to have slits on the side, but I don't have that much further to go for it to get to my shoulders for a split. And this is not, ooh, balance it out, nope. Hello. Left. But this is not by any means a pattern or a design. This is basically called, I was bored one day. I started off with chains, 1 chain, double crochet to make the bottom, and then I'm just doing every 3rd stitch doing the mesh, so that's a little bit tighter. But yeah, I was in office, I was bored, and decided I wanted to cover up, so I started making it. It'll probably be a V neck. I'm not sure how I'm going to split for the V yet. I'll figure out though. Or it might be a U neck, because I do like U neck shirts. And yeah, we'll go with 4. I think that actually will bring me up to, am I at $49? Yep, I'm there. 8. Hold up. Okay, yeah, I'm at free shipping. If not, I could just use it to make a nice, maybe like curtain for this behind me. That my curtain keeps falling down. It's a complicated relationship there. But yeah, I'm not going to. Why does it say estimated shipping is my subtotal? I'm 7 cents short on the subtotal. 7 cents. No, I'm going to buy a pencil. Let me find a pencil that's 7 cents to put in there. Or do they have some sewing needles or something? It looks dumb, but it makes sense to me because currently my stitch markers are in a Tic Tac box. And again, I can always purchase it now and return it later. Oh, it says you can't ship it. This is gonna hurt because I know stitch markers are like $10 for 1,000 on Amazon. And then after this, I'm wrapping up the stream because I've gone way over. Well, not way over. I've gone 7 minutes over. Why are pom-poms on here? Oh, a hem sewing gauge. I don't sew as much anymore. I have one of those. I don't know what that's used for. The Clover U cable stitch holder. What is something that I need? Well, I found my knife.
I really need to pick up some Tunisian crochet hooks.
And they have them with cables. I have attempted Tunisian crochet once. $5.99. But it looks like this one you can attach a string to it. I could buy you one and then ship it to you. I'm being for real serious on that one.
I love Tunisian crochet, but I've only been able to make little squares the size of my hook.
Like the baby size. There's one from Loops and Threads. I could have it shipped to my house and then ship it to you. $7. It'll feel less consumerism is. What? I do other crafts. I do have other hobbies. I promise. This is just the one that I do the most often. Let me see if I can find a $3 4X t-shirt that I can rip up and do stuff with. That's what I'll do. Because they normally always have their t-shirts on sale. Like $3. And I'll use a shirt. Yeah, they have t-shirts. Oh, they have tank tops? Oh, I'm glad I'm not into 3D printing yet. It will all be over when I find a good excuse for a 3D printer. Gildan shirt, short sleeve shirt, comes in 6 sizes. They typically have a 3X, which is $4, but like I said, I'll use the shirt. Oh no, 3X. I'll use the t-shirt. This is so wrong. Like, you sure I can't get in a periwinkle? Okay, let me be for real for a minute. Hold up. Yellow. So I have a choice to be a flower, a white shirt, gray, black, or blue. Yeah. I have a blue one. I have a black one. I don't want to pick up tomorrow. I want to go ahead and add it to this cart. Boom. View cart. Okay, we've successfully found enough items for me to be able to get my yarn for free shipping. Capitalism, use one for now, but I will be I will be returning some of this stuff, which will